I hear people saying all the time, how do you get better at Rainbow Six Siege? Why can't I be like Bolo? Why can't I be like Shaiko? Why can't I make it past whatever rank? These people have the pre-existing mindset that they are stuck in gold, silver, copper, or that they'll never be as great as Bolo, Shaiko, Spoy, Pango, or whoever. And honestly, that mindset, it brings people down so much and caps their potential so much. When you compare yourself to other players, you are capping your potential. You are limiting yourself to what you can be doing. In the game of Siege, in my opinion, 70% is mindset, and then the other 30% is going to be mechanical skill in this game. So if you're curious about what tips apply to you, I'm going to be categorizing these for rank, and definitely stay tuned throughout the whole video because you do not want to miss an important tip that may apply to everyone. If you play on console, your goal should absolutely be to get to PC as soon as possible. A lot of people bring up the point not wanting to leave their friends on PS4 or Xbox. Stop thinking. Trust me, people that are your friends are going to understand the switch. They're going to understand you're going to want to be a better player, and they're going to be okay with it because I guarantee you, if they had the opportunity to switch to PC over console gaming, they more than likely would. They are going to find new friends to play with, and hopefully you will find new friends to play with on PC as well. And at the end of the day, when you make the switch, you are absolutely going to be a step ahead of them in the Siege community. Also, a side note, if you play M&K or Zim Apex on console, you are not nutty. You are absolutely delusional if you think you are smacking kids whenever they have a cap rate to which they can flick heads on console. Okay, so you're either in bronze, copper, or silver, and don't beat down on yourself because you're in these ranks, because tons of Challenger League and Pro League players have been here at one point or another, believe it or not. This is game time for you all. The main thing here is to be focusing on aim and mechanical skill at this point. It's not even worth trying to understand these people because people in bronze, copper, and silver are a different breed of human. These people cannot be predicted. You never know what they're going to do. They sit in corners and places you wouldn't expect. They're absolutely wild and dangerous. So just focus on doing T-hunts and improving yourself at the game. At this point, I wouldn't recommend making friends in this rank just because it could hold back your potential for growth exponentially. Trying to carry other people from bronze while you're also trying to improve on yourself is just going to hold you back in the long run. Kudos, you have made it into the realm of gold. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest ranks to progress out of, but do not lose hope, do not give up. And just because you've made it to gold does not give you permission to stop working on yourselves mechanically and with the game knowledge. You need to keep doing warm-ups, you need to work on T-hunt trainings, and the most important thing that you can do in this rank at this point would be to stop solo queuing and start finding 5 stacks. In my opinion, this is crucial to push past gold at a good pace. Now, you may say, well, I don't have any friends to play with or no one wants to queue with me. And that's where you're wrong. There are a few discords that are made for finding teams to 5-stack in, and there, as well as 9 other players in every single ranked lobby that you get into. Now, maybe all these people don't want to play with you, sure, but you need to be sending friend requests, you need to be getting people to 5-stack with. Now, these players may not be the best, or they may be a bit toxic, but just push past that and find a stack that works for you in this rank. And trust me, people with the high gold, low plat, they're the most egotistical people you will meet. But just push through it. Try and find some good 5-stacks in the discords. I will link some of them below. Just push through, and I promise you we're going to make it in plat 3 in no time. Okay, so we have officially hit plat. At this point, you should know all the callouts on the rank maps. You should also have a set 5-stack and a routine before and after you game to stay consistent. Now, as far as the map knowledge goes, I'm going to be throwing out a few callouts from the rank pool, and if you don't know what to do with this information or you're not familiar with the callout, you still have a lot to learn. Okay, starting off on Coastline, do you know Bookshelf? Do you know Guitar or Hall of Fame? Do you know Pink? On Cafe, do you know Mini? Pixel? Do you know Coffee? Do you know what Heaven and Hell is? On Villa, do you know Art Room? Do you know Wolf? Do you know long hallway or short hallway? On Oregon, do you know elbow? Do you know Zulu, T2, or T3? If you did not know most of all of these callouts, then you still have a lot of information to work on. Now, with that being said, that's not all the maps, so you definitely need to be paying attention and improving on all your callouts as much as possible. Okay, so congrats. We have made it to Plat 2, Plat 1 range. This is where I really consider you to be a real Plat. At this point, you should have a dedicated 5-stack and might even look at exposing yourself at other sides of the Siege community like competitive play. It's truly the best way to play the game in my opinion, and I definitely recommend it to anybody that is in this level and seeking to take their Siege career to the next step. At this point, what you can really be doing is just working on your gun skill, working on your map knowledge, and gaining chemistry with your team that you're going to be either playing competitive with or just rank queuing with. So you've made it to Diamond/Champ, and at this point you've pretty much got it down. I mean, you should be focusing on what team you play with and as well as yourself. And at this point, you're just trying to max out your true potential mechanically. You're trying to max out your game knowledge. You're just really trying to push yourself to the limit here. Okay, so getting to higher ranks can be a lot of work and time invested in yourself. But if that's what you want, then you need to set a goal, you need to set a course to get there, and you need to stay true to it. You should always be focusing on improvement, focusing on finding a good team to 5-stack with, and focusing on game knowledge. These things will help you propel climbing rank and faster than you might think. It may not be overnight, but the best things in life weren't always put into fruition over the span of one day, a week, month, or even a year. It just depends on your goal. So, if this video has helped you in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button, subscribe, and check me out on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays with some streams in between. We stream mainly Rainbow Six Siege, so definitely come help the community out. We're almost at affiliate, so definitely come check it out. With that being said, this is BigTurtle, and I'm out.